Oh, baby, how you lie. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. All my life, you're a friend of mine.
It's CC and Adam.
Welcome to Momlennial Podcast. I'm the mom, and he over there is our millennial friend, Adam. She is Gen Z. Millennial Gen Z just broke a pretty big barrier this past week.
Whoa. 5 weeks of vacation a year at workplaces.
Oh, yeah. That's what's number one on the millennial list. No, she, on her little TikTok account where she teaches people how to cook, she climbed the ladder slowly but surely and went over 10,000 followers, which means you can join the TikTok Creator Fund. Is that right? She is so smart that she knew how to do that. She forgot to charge her microphone. So.
It happens, okay? It happens.
It does. It does. It happens all the time.
Unfortunately.
Just ask your mom when her and I used to do a show together back in the day.
I never forgot to charge my microphone.
No.
When have you ever had to charge a microphone?
I haven't had to charge a microphone because I use a real microphone.
Ellie, we're old. We had to use plug into the wall microphone. So
landline microphone.
This whole wireless device thing. Crazy kids.
New to y'all, isn't it?
If you see us on video, if you're watching us on YouTube Shorts, which I just read, YouTube Shorts recently took over TikTok as the most watched short-term content. So that's kind of interesting. Adam and I are wearing the old school plug-in headphones, and Gen Z has the AirPods.
I noticed that. I was like, yeah, we're still old school with I can't tell how many times I talked to my brothers who are all under the age of 20, right? And I'll talk to them about how there were times where you had to use devices always plugged in the wall, your video game systems, your computers, and they're like, whoa! Like they can't handle it.
I'm old enough to remember when the remote control was attached to the TV via a cord.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So it wasn't remote at all. It was a remote, but it was attached to the TV via a cord.
Did you live in a dangerous side of town?
No.
Want to make sure it wasn't stolen. I never knew this existed.
Very heavy. They were hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds. That's why, man, when you would get your buddies to help you move, they knew they were in for a workout.
Oh, we need you to move that box TV and that 3-piece dresser set and the organ. Thanks.
Things are brutal.
The worst.
Brutal.
I had no idea there were TVs that had remote controls attached. That's hilarious and completely defeats the purpose.
Well, it's when, people first started out. I think I've talked about this before. I remember the first time we got a VCR. That was hold up. You can record something on live TV and keep it in your own personal library and watch it whenever you want.
Oh, the best.
Our butt has landed in the butter.
But you got to make sure you have a blank tape because I recorded over my first 2 years of life with cartoons once. So that's too bad.
Have your parents ever forgiven you for that?
I don't think so. But look, I was just cooing and rolling. So who needs to see that?
Kind of similar to now.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ellie, are we connected? Because I want to hear. Because Ellie got her first a coffee company wants her to be an influencer for them, and I want to hear all about it.
Yes, sorry, don't want to roll past that. That's incredible. 10,000 follows. Way to go!
Yes, we're actually almost at 12,000 according to this morning. So it's been kind of crazy. Before I touch on that, I want to touch on the TV thing because Braden and I were talking about this yesterday. It was we were talking about revolutionary technology things for us. And for us, it was when, like you said, when you could record live TV. But then we were talking about how your thing would fill up. And my dad would have to be like, my dad would be like, did anyone watch this yet? Do we still need John and Kate plus 8 episodes 2, 3, and 4? And I'm like, no, we're still watching those. Because recently there's been a show that's like a dating show that's come out that pretty much everyone in Gen Z is watching. but the episodes start at 8:30 or at 7:35 every night. So you have to like sit, like you can obviously watch it later, but it's so much more fun when you watch it like right when the episode drops at 7:35.
Wait, we're going old school? We're going old school where you like watch stuff at the same time of other people. Ellie, the way it used to be back in the 80s, there was the Cosby Show was on Thursday night, 8:00. And literally nobody would be on the streets or at the grocery store at 8:00 on Thursday night because everybody was in their houses watching that show. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking.
That's crazy. I love that though. TV used to be an event, didn't it? And now it's just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think people are trying to go backwards a little bit. I also heard this week, and I am down with this, that some parents are going back to landlines and they don't want to be available 24/7. I don't know how that works though. I don't even know how like you get your cell phone number, or maybe you have to get a new number.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a landline. And so it's like, if you need me, call me. But then I was like, nobody actually talks on the phone anymore. So then we have to go like way back. So I don't know.
I get having a home phone, like if you have one for your kids, like, oh, like if your friends like want to hang out, they can like call this number, I guess. But I feel like to contact the parents, that doesn't really make sense in my brain.
I know. I can't quite figure it out, but I get the sentiment behind it. When I was a kid, our bedrooms were in the basement of our house. Okay. And my parents, to pseudo finish the basement, they put in insulation and then they hung this stuff on the wall that was called masonite board. Now it wasn't really paneling, but it was kind of like a flat product, kind of like paneling. And so that was the walls in our basement, which was pretty smart. There's no drywall. So when you're like throwing a ball against it, you're not like putting a hole in drywall or anything. But we had a phone hanging on the wall in between our bedrooms and our bathroom. And I wrote on it in black Sharpie marker, phone. All you do is dial it. Except I spelled dial wrong. D-I-L-E. So for years, phone, all you do is dial it. And that is the phone that we use to make prank calls on people, where you would call and then you'd breathe weird and hang up.
Was that one of your...
Is your refrigerator running?
Yes. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Hang up. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Wow. You just deal the phone and...
Yep. All you do is dial it. Dial.
Now, did you guys have the phone with the cord where you could jump rope with? Because there were some that were we had one of those in the kitchen, and you literally had to walk over it to get a snack if my mom or someone was on the phone.
Well, you wanted it super long so you could be vacuuming and talking at the same time, and for sure.
While you're screaming.
You could go in your bedroom and you could shut the door. And then it got fancy. I remember it got fancy when people used to be able to call. Now, I don't remember party lines. I don't remember that. That was a little bit before my era.
You mean gossip lines?
Yeah, I don't remember like the three-way thing or where you shared it with somebody. I don't remember that, but I do remember call waiting when that got invented. And I would be on the phone with my girlfriends, and then my brother's girlfriend was trying to call him, and then you could like answer or ignore or whatever. I remember that.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. My generation, I remember when caller ID came out. And when we got that for the first time, it was awesome because you could see the people you wanted to talk to, and then you saw the people you didn't want to talk to. And just we'll call them back a little later tonight when we have more time. It was awesome. And then, of course, half were the sales calls back in the day anyway. So you're like, I'm not answering
was
that.
Those refrigerator salesmen. Is your refrigerator running?
I can help it. Oh.
Anyway, enough nostalgia for the Momlennials today. Yeah. So Ellie, tell us all about all about hitting that milestone, and what does it mean?
It was exciting. Like, I feel like it doesn't really mean anything. Like, it can mean stuff down. I don't know. Like, just because you hit it doesn't mean it's like, oh, your thing's gonna change forever. Da 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 da. But it is a nice like, I've been posting pretty much every day for the last year, and like finally seeing like hitting that milestone was really cool. So I was really excited about it.
But you did have a brand reach out to you, right?
Yeah, I did. There's like this coffee ground company that wanted me to make a video with their coffee. So, and what's really cool is with the work that I do for my like influencer marketing job, I actually had to reach out to like 500 influencers and their agents and get their rates. So I know how the emails look. I know how like the lingo works and like what people really mean when they like, what's the cost for the video and usage rights? Like, I know what the usage rights are and like what that rate looks like. So that was really cool.
Wow.
That's really cool. Have they gotten back to you yet or not yet?
Yeah, a little bit. We're working on negotiating and stuff and figuring out what it's going to look like. So, yeah.
Look at this girl. 10,000 likes and follows, and she's negotiating already. Snap.
Our little Gen Z. The Gen Z generation, man, they know all about the social media game. I am going the opposite direction. I feel like I don't want to post anything. I feel like I don't want to post anything on social media anymore.
You're over it.
I feel like
it's
you
done.
flip-flop. Like 1 week where you're like, yeah, I'm going to post on social media. It's going to be a day in my life. I'm going to post radio things and how I record shows and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then the next day it's like, I'm going off the grid. We're moving to a farm up in the middle of nowhere and no one's going to talk to me ever.
It's true. You have had your pioneer stages.
We just took an epic vacation and I have such epic photos from it. We went to Torch Lake. And Adam, do you know about Torch Lake?
Yes, it's one of the best places in the state of Michigan. And in July, it's heaven.
That was on my bucket list to rent a pontoon boat on Torch Lake. And we did that. And it was 85 degrees. Torch Lake is like the Caribbean. You can see 20 feet down to the bottom. It is glorious. And the water is this green, blue, turquoisey thing. It's it's unbelievable. I have the prettiest pictures. We had so much fun. And I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm good to just let that live in my own memory. I don't need to post or whatever. Now, I did spend time on social media when I was up north because did you guys hear about the Antipasto lady?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, okay. I'm on Antipasto talk.
Is this about pasta, or I think I'm missing?
It's about Antipasto, which is not pasta. It's an Italian dish, and I know all about it now because of Antipasto lady. Should we catch Adam up?
Go ahead. Yeah. Yep. We need to enlighten him on Antipasto.
How do I not know about something food related?
Okay.
Well,
here's what happens.
It's more than that, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
The four main characters of this story are, let's start out with Antipasto lady is the main character, and we are for her. Okay.
Oh,
we love her. She's the hero of the story.
Yeah.
The anti-heroes' names are Jake and Stasia Hicks. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there is Jake's mother.
Just a soap opera.
Stasia's the mother-in-law. Here's what happened. Antipasto lady, I don't know her name. She moved to a town in the South where she did not know anybody. She did not have any friends. Her son made a friend with another little boy, and that little boy's mother invited Antipasto lady to a 4th of July party at Jake and Stasia's house.
Okay.
Are we clear on this?
And it's got to be Italian because with a name like Stasio.
Yeah. I don't know if they're Italian or what, but they are ill-bred. We are going to establish that fact.
But the son's friend's mom is not Stasia, correct? Or is that the mom?
Correct. She's the owner of the house. I don't know that lady's name either. So what does Antipasto lady is so touched that she got invited to a party and is excited to meet people in the neighborhood because she has no friends. That she goes out to her garden. She picks tomatoes that she had grown herself
gorgeous.
Made mozzarella herself. She made her own mozzarella. Are we clear on this? Then
It's
Antipasto
crystal
lady,
cheesy clear.
she slices the tomatoes. She slices the homemade mozzarella. She puts it in a tray. She picks basil from her garden. She intersperses the tomatoes, the mozzarella. Then she goes to the store and she spends $40 on the nice meats. Okay? On the nice cold cuts.
Like the Prosecco?
Yeah. Prosecco is a drink.
Prosciutto?
Prosciutto is a nice meat.
Look, you're being Prosecco too. You're in. It's fine. Anyways.
This is how it looked, okay? This is how it looked.
Whoa!
You see that?
We'll try and get this up on our YouTube page, Momlennial Podcast. That's amazing. That's
then she drizzled it with balsamic vinegar. It's gorgina. Okay, Antipasto lady. She takes her son. She takes the antipasto.
Yeah.
And she goes over to Jake and Stasia's house, which is more like a double wide, but nonetheless. goes in the house. Goes in the house with the antipasto.
Yeah.
Jake sees a stranger in his house, looks at her, runs outside, tells his mother, he's a married man.
So weird.
There's a strange lady in my house. The mother comes inside, confronts Antipasto lady standing there with the tray of delicious meats and homemade cheese.
No
She's
holding
like,
back.
excuse me, I'm an invited guest.
I was invited.
Excuse me, I was invited. I was invited by my son's friend. Da, 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 da.
I don't bring prosciutto for anyone.
Mm-hmm. The mother goes, we don't know you and you're making everybody really uncomfortable. Please go in the backyard. So she drops off her antipasto plate, goes outside. One of the other neighbors goes, welcome to the neighborhood. Bye.
Oh
And
my gosh.
She leaves in tears. She leaves in tears, grabs her phone, and she was like, normally I just deal with stuff like this.
Yeah.
But my feelings are hurt. I'm so upset. I took time to make this pasta or whatever.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. The whole internet, the entirety of TikTok,
Oh, they got to
and
be
now
lit
the
up.
Today Show and the internet is on Team Antipasto Lady's side. This
So these
guy from the
people-
South, he goes, Jake and Stasia are ill-bred, which is, I guess, the biggest put down you can say to a Southerner, that they're ill-bred and ill-mannered.
Well, I don't even know
He
what that
called
means,
him
but
out,
okay.
right? Everyone's like, well, this is what you do when a stranger comes to your house. Oh, hi. How are you? I don't think we've
Hi.
met. That looks delicious.
Yeah. If I
Let
didn't
me
know
put
them,
your name.
if I didn't know them yet, if they had that in their hands, I'd be like, come on in. Who cares?
Here's a toothbrush and a key to the spare room. You can move it. Bring that kind of antipasto. So the whole
Anytime.
internet has exploded about Antipasto Lady.
Oh my gosh.
Now, then I opened up TikTok 2 days later, and it was like, Happy Wednesday to everyone except Jake and Stasia. And then to make it worse, Adam, Stasia doubled down.
Oh,
And
no.
she created a response video where she was like, first of all, it wasn't a party. It was a gathering of people who already knew each other.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we're at the high school lunch table cafeteria situation here. You don't belong at this table, is what's happening.
Yes. It's
Youch.
Mean Girls adult version.
Wow.
So
With prosecco.
fast forward, it gets crazier. It gets crazier. I got to tell you the last part of this.
Oh gosh, now what?
Okay. Then the sheriff of the town, this is a small southern town.
Is
The
this a
sheriff
movie?
knocks on the door of Antipasto Lady's house. She does not respond. He leaves a card. Her poor son, who's already traumatized by this whole rejection thing, the son gets the sheriff's card, brings it to his mom.
Yeah.
It's like, the sheriff was here. So she calls the sheriff. He's like, ma'am, we need to talk to your husband. And she's like, what does he have to do with this? And why is the sheriff's department calling me?
Oh my God.
And he goes, we received a threatening phone call that your husband is threatening the police department. She goes, let me hear the call. It is Jake who was faking a Southern accent and fake called a threat to the sheriff's department to pay back Antipasto Lady for going on TikTok and exposing the Hicks.
This is so much drama. I don't know if I can handle it. Oh, Miami. These are adults doing this?
You would think.
This is crazy.
I know.
So now they're in this neighborhood trying to get each other in trouble story when this Antipasto, whatever pasta lady, was just trying to be nice and trying to be friendly because she's new to the neighborhood, and they pranked her.
Yeah.
So rudely.
Well, they didn't
sad.
prank her. They just were horrible to her. And she had an invitation to the 4th of July party. So,
Wow.
one lady was like, Antipasto Lady. And then everybody is like obsessed about getting their hands on the recipe because everybody
because it's
everybody
like
has the same
gorgeous.
sentiment.
Good old sensitive
Show
humanity.
up at my house with that and you're like, invited to stay for life.
You
Like,
can't live here.
and please give us the recipe and the whole thing. So they're like, Antipasto lady should totally open a restaurant and say, everyone welcome, except Jake and Stasia.
Gosh.
They are getting dragged so hard.
Oh,
They are
it's
getting,
over.
and I guess Stasia
As they
lost her
should.
job. Yeah.
She lost her job over
maybe
this?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy.
Wow. Kind of crazy.
Happens.
My
crazy.
word.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I know.
What is going on?
So I'm on vacation, and the whole time I'm like,
You're like, I'm
"Why
so
is
in.
it Antipasto lady? Oh my gosh!" Like, she's everywhere. She's everywhere.
And she's apparently everyone's biggest fan in America now because like everyone's for Team Pasta Lady.
Yeah, Antipasto lady.
By the way, the dish she made looked incredible. Like, I don't know who
I
would turn
know.
that away.
I don't either. What in the world? So
Well,
and nobody could figure out, like, why were they doubling down that it wasn't a party? In fact, it was a gathering of people that already knew each other. Well, then somebody else was like, that's because they are on probation, and that's in the probation. like you cannot have a party. So she's like, it's not a party. It's a gathering of people that already knew each other, kind of thing.
oh my word. So it's
It's
an ankle
crazy.
bracelet party.
It's something. But then someone else did some digging, and they went on Zillow and they found their house, and the house isn't that nice. And someone's like, they're acting like they live, in the Taj Mahal here, like, because strangers are just, roaming around or whatever.
That's my mind is shooketh. I don't even know how to process all of it. That's crazy.
I
That's
know.
absolutely crazy. How did I miss this?
Also, it's going to be the number 1 Halloween costume this year. People are going to dress up as burglars with a tray of antipasto.
With their charcuterie board.
Totally.
It's just
That's
be like,
so funny.
hi, I was invited. Trick or treat,
Totally.
smell my treat. That's
Yep.
awesome. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, that's how my vacation went.
Yeah, like the lake was fine, but Antipasta Lady, oh my word.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
At least you
awesome.
had a
Hardly
fun
believe
reason
it.
to be on your phone this vacation and not a medical emergency. Which
True.
Excuse
True.
me.
Oh.
That
Your
was the
phone.
last
word of
time
the
I was
day.
on vacation for sure. It was not so fun.
Wow. I feel like we need to do something for Antipasta Lady now. I feel bad for her.
Oh, she should
says.
literally get an agent. She's fine.
She's going to
She'll
be all
be
right.
fine. Yeah.
She'll be
She'll
fine.
good.
She's
She
going to
is-
get prosciutto sponsorships and mozzarella sponsorships
Yeah.
and balsamic vinegar sponsorships. She'll be okay.
Yes, Ellie,
Mm-hmm.
there you go. When you get like massively huge on social medias, you have her come on and do her recipe.
Exactly.
And
I
then
need to partner
we'll
with
come
Antipasto
down.
Lady.
Yes.
I should invite her on my other podcast. That's what I should do. I should have Antipasto Lady as a guest. I want to talk to her.
Yes. Yes, and you guys can be
Or maybe I
eating-
How
should
to
talk
be a
to
proper invited
Stasia.
guest.
Then there's another girl on TikTok whose name is Stasia as well. She's like, never in my life have I met another person with the name of Stasia, and now y'all are hating on me. I didn't reject Antipasto Lady, nor would I ever.
I wouldn't either.
I would have
She
welcomed
sounds
her with
wonderful.
open arms.
I know.
That's right.
Like that guy said, man, she can have a key and a toothbrush. She's welcome to stay at my
She
house
can stay
anytime.
Man.
It's funny that she referenced it as just like a gathering of people. There's a TV episode from a show that I watched when I was a kid, and the oldest daughter throws a party, and her mom busts her, and she said, "It's not a party; it's an intimate get together." So now every time I hear that, that's what I think of.
That's funny.
It's just
not a
intimate
party.
get together. Please go in the backyard. Man. Well, I was climbing a mountain last week, so maybe that's why I missed all the big things that were going on in the world.
Okay, so I saw some pictures on social there. What was going on?
Woo!
Yeah,
All
how'd
right.
it go?
So a couple. Oh my goodness, you guys! While everyone in the valley was arguing with each other about Antipasta Lady, up on the mountaintop, we were looking at the world from 12,633 feet, and it was incredible. Okay, Humphreys
That's
Peak.
pretty tall.
It was up there, and let me tell you something. The air's a little thin. It changes a little bit over time. I've never been above a tree line before. You know, that's a thing. You get high enough and the oxygen goes and the trees are like, nah, we're not doing that.
We've climbed a 14er. Ellie and I have climbed a 14er in Colorado.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
It's a
anyway,
different
tell me,
world.
this is not about our experience. This is about your experience. I am so sorry. Keep going.
No, hey, kudos to you guys. Another 1,500 feet. I think I'm gonna pass.
Isn't that the worst thing when someone says something really cool and you just make it, you make it completely about yourself?
Are you putting snow on my mountain here?
1,200? I've done 1,500 like a cakewalk. I don't know what you're talking about.
NBD. Anyway,
Yeah,
Adam.
exactly.
Okay,
Oh my
what
gosh.
is this
No.
mountain? Was that the one with the Navy SEAL?
Yeah. So one of our buddies was going to go into being Navy SEAL. So he did a lot of military training. He actually got injured, so he wasn't able to pursue that fully. But he had a lot of the training that was down. So kudos to him. That guy can move. He was very graceful with the rest of us civilians. But I went with a couple buddies from church I've gotten over the past several months. We went up to Flagstaff for a bro weekend. And one of them's like, we should hike this Humphreys Peak, which is, over 12,000 feet. Now, I've never done a hike that long, and you start at 9,300 feet, so it's 11 miles round trip, and I've done like 4.
Okay.
So this is a week out. So I said, all right, you know what? I work out. Why not? Let's do it. If you guys want to do it, I'm in. It's great. We got up at 4 a.m. We started at 5. The temperature was 46 degrees because we were way up in the sky, and it was awesome. I even got all the info that you need. You need electrolytes. You need energy packets. You need snacks. I used a bladder for the first time. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bag bladder, which I have to share with you guys. I was getting it set up because it was new from a friend of ours who bought it, and they let us borrow it for the trip. I'm trying to get this thing going, right? We fill the water in the bladder, and we, go to suck it out, and it's not working for some reason. So the Navy SEAL guy is like, well, okay, that's weird. Well, why don't we put the water back in the jug? We'll figure it out. He's like, put your hand in there. Maybe see if there's a clog or something. So we go in 15 minutes for this bladder thing, guys.
Put your hand in there and see if there's a clog.
Put your hand in the bladder.
This is kitchen sink.
I should have used the garbage disposal on it, I guess. So
Was it like a Camelback?
yeah, it's like a Camelback. It's it's like a gallon size, plastic
yeah.
bag, and you put it in your
Yeah.
bag and all that.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't go through the little nozzle to the part where you get the water, right? So we're trying to figure this out. 15 minutes in, we're trying to go in. There's something in there. Is it stuck? Is something not activated right? Anyways, we do all that. We pour the water back in. At this point, I'm like, I'm going to die. I'm not going to make it this. I can't even get the water. So it's over. So I'm tooling around. I notice on the little spigot part, there's a little switch that goes and it opens up the whole thing to get the water through. So
Which would make sense because
I'm
as you're
over here.
hiking, you don't want water dribbling down you the
Correct.
entire time.
You can't afford to lose a drop of water or you will die. So I was like trying to get, and all you had to do is just flip the switch over. After that, it was awesome. It was
easy
a great
peasy.
hike. We were hydrated. All switches were go. It was awesome. I would say it took about 6 hours in all, but it was the hardest hike I've ever done, but it was so worth it. The world is a different place at 12,600 feet looking down. It was so cool. I realized that's the highest I've ever been not being in an airplane. So that was a crazy feeling. Outside.
That's amazing.
It was
That's
great.
fun.
And we ate a lot and all that. And once you get above about 11,000 feet, the trees all of a sudden disappear and it's just rock. So that last 1,000 feet, I'm just taking a break every 20 minutes.
And it's kind of ugly, right? Like once you get beyond the trees, it's kind of like, oh,
well, that's a lot of
a little
rock.
boring.
it's a little dry up in here. You know the weirdest part about the summit though, the peak there were bees everywhere. I'm like, how the crap do you guys get up here?
That's where they went.
That's they're above the tree line.
They are in Arizona. They are summering in
Yes.
Arizona.
They are just north of Flagstaff at
That's
12,600 feet, where there's
that's
still
where
a
the
small
bees
pile of
went.
snow. It was the weirdest thing. I'm like, what are
Lord.
y'all doing up here? Excuse me. So it was awesome. It was the best trip. We had a blast.
Are you on the podcast, Ellie, or what are you doing?
The mic. Oh, the mic trouble. She's like, nah, we're
Look at
fine.
this. Yeah. Do you want to hear this? No.
Oh, Mr. Bark. Oh, you got your pup. Oh.
Someone
at
wants
the-
attention, and she thinks my microphone stick is a stick she can chew, and she's mad that I'm not giving her it to chew on.
What's your puppy name again?
Leona.
Ellie, I don't think you're ready for children just yet.
No.
They chew everything, don't they?
Oh yeah.
They chew through your savings real quick too.
Yeah, I'm good on that front for
Speaking
a long
of
time.
bladders.
Thank you.
My one daughter is chewing through my savings at the moment. She bought her own car. Very proud of her.
Is this Piper?
Nope, the older one.
No.
Mallory?
Yeah.
Piper's not driving it.
We'll call her out by name. Mm-hmm.
No, Piper is driving. That's what's crazy.
Piper also has her own car. Piper just paid off her car.
Oh.
But Mallory got an fender bender a couple weeks ago on the way home from her boyfriend's house, following a little too closely, and got in a little accident. So she's very responsible, and so she is paying for the repair on the front bumper. Then when we were up north, she was borrowing Piper's car because hers was being repaired, and we get a frantic call. She's just rear-ended somebody else.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
No.
In the same month.
Like, everybody's walking from now on.
So when we went to the body shop to pick up... When we went to the body shop to pick up Mallory's car, we had them look at Piper's car, and the repair is going to be, no big deal, $1,400.
Oh.
Brutal.
That's brutal. Yeah. Exactly.
Brutal is right.
Ouch. So, bike it is.
Which is the money I had set aside to renovate Mallory's old room for Zane, who told me yesterday he doesn't want a baseball-themed room, Mom. I just want a fat head on the wall.
A fat head of what?
He's such a teen boy. That's awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, look I found this really cool, like, vintage, like, baseball stadium wallpaper, you go to bed and it'll feel like you're in the stadium. He's like, Mom, that's buns.
See, you lost him a wallpaper. That was the first mistake.
I know. Yeah. So he shows me I was like, well, what do you want? Right. He shows me a Nike poster that just says Nike on it. I was like, what is that? This is the logo. And then he's fine. And then he's Googling and he's like, fat head. I want a fat head. Fat head of Tatis. He's on the San Diego. What's that team?
Padres.
Yeah. Fat head.
Okay.
Fat head of a Padre.
I'm not designing a room around fat head, but okay.
But if there's fat head wallpaper,
that's another story.
Yeah, that's right. You can put that all over. Wow. Yeah, boys nowadays, they don't really want like a designer room. They're just kind of like, just give me a bed and
it's like paint it navy and put some Nike logos on it.
Yeah. Whatever.
Good to go.
Like if you can see their carpet, it's a good day.
He picked out this, San Diego Padres have ugly colors. It's like brown and gold, which is the same as his school colors. So I was like, could we get a brown plaid wallpaper and then put the San Diego fat head logo over top of that? And he was like, no, that's buns.
That's okay. Millennials put up his hand for a second. I got a question here.
Buns is bad.
I love how you do. I'm like, are we talking like that's buns, like that's crappy bread, or like what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
So that's that's new.
Bread.
That's new on my news sticker. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of new vernacular going because when we went up north for vacation, Piper took her two besties. And the whole trip was planned around taking pictures of them in different settings.
Oh, of course.
They had coordinated outfits ahead of time. Like I was like, why did you pick jeans? We're just like on the lake. They're like for the photo shoot.
Oh, wow.
Duh.
We have a photo shoot. Yeah, we have a photo shoot.
The Torch Lake photo shoot.
Yeah. And so then Dave, dutifully went, took the pictures and stuff. And they're looking at them on the ride home. Oh, we ate. Oh, we served face.
They devour.
What?
Slayed.
Oh, no. I don't like this.
They ate. That means we looked really good in that picture. We ate. Ooh, I ate in this one. Did not eat. Did not serve. Did not serve.
Boy, times have changed. Usually you didn't want a picture after you ate. And you're like, ooh, who's that? But that's the new lingo?
Yeah.
Wow. Buns.
Buns.
We ate.
Oh, buns.
We ate and slayed that
Speaking of
lasagna or
buns,
whatever they're saying.
This is exciting. This is what's on my Saturday agenda since that's when we're recording this. There is a local sourdough bakery, okay? This place uses European butter and like
Hello.
the highest quality flour and only
In Joplin,
puts-
Missouri?
Yes, it's delicious. I think her husband was in the military, so she spent a lot of time abroad. And they open this bakery at 9:30, so I'm already an hour late. But usually there's like a super long line at the beginning, but then if you wait an hour, like everything slows down and it makes things a lot better.
That sounds incredible.
I'm so excited. I'm going to go to the bakery, and I'm going to get my sourdough for the week, and they have a blueberry sourdough loaf on special this month.
Oh, that's the best.
Blueberry sourdough and then what?
They have blueberry sourdough, and then they're closed for August, so I like have to get it now, or else I'm not going to.
Wow.
Okay. Blueberry sourdough sounds like it ate.
Yum.
I was gonna say, you know
No
what that
crumbs
is?
left.
That's not buns.
It's not buns for sure. I want some of that ASAP.
If you want more of the Momlennial podcast, well, then subscribe. That way you'll get new episodes without having to do the work, and that's totally our jam.